Yeah, hi guys, Stephen Afford from iAfford Fortune, creating fortunes for the future. Today's date is the 20th of May 2017, and I'm still going through with trading online, whether it be Forex, preferably stay away from binary at this stage anyway. But basically, what you need to learn is the fundamentals of trading on the stock market using high frequency trading platforms. At the meantime also, I'm using investing.com to give me charting and world events, and that is one particular website or app that you have to use. It's a free services to help you guide you towards trading successfully. It's my earlier videos have been showing that Euro USD has been on an upward trend, and indeed it has been going for so many weeks now. And if we take it back, say a week or a month ago, this is the time frame, of course, we're going to see some significant changes that's going to be happening with this particular asset. And if we take it back, way back, where are we? Say 2000, I think. I know it's a long time ago, but at least it will give you some reference. 2000, which is 7 years ago, of course. Oh, 17 years ago. Oh my God, I'm so far behind time. We see this asset has been gradually going up and down, but more specifically, let's get into recent time. To give us a far more accurate point of view. As we can see, it has been going up, upward trend for quite a while. Since March, or at the beginning of the year anyway. And if you notice, it has been, gradually just been going up. And if you did buy shares or put some open trades with them, you would have made a substantial amount of money in the long term. Now, the valleys, yes, you're going to lose a bit of money, meaning it's going to show negative on your trade. But if you hold on to it, you'd be surprised what you can make. Let's say, for example, you bought it down here at 1.05 to where it is today at 1.120. You'd be significantly very, very profitable. Now, that's one area. I just wanted to show you some of the other examples. This is an account I had to close, and I had to reopen again and re-begin its trading. I wanted to show you something. Here's another account. This is more specifically, I wanted to show you all the negative results on some of the open trades. Now, significantly, this is a strategy. You don't have to do it, but I'm just showing you some strategy that can be beneficial for your trading. Although there are a lot here that's off the money, I use that also as a form of an indicator. So it just lets me know. For example, Apple, it's out of the money. So on the other side of the coin, if I open up a reverse trade to what I got on a negative, I'm sure I'm going to make some money on it. So why do I leave it up? As I said, it's only an indicator also. I use it as just purely for an indicator purpose. So it tells me, okay, that Apple, just don't purchase any more sell position, for example, but purchase a buy position. And again, it's emphasize, it's only a strategy. You don't have to apply it, but I'm just sharing with you to have some of the traders out there that are not, maybe they're closing their trades off at that level and losing, say, $1,700 and losing that off their balance. But if you leave it, somewhere along the line in the future, it can change. So let's look at Apple, for example. I purchased this quite a fair while back, I think was the date. On the 4th, last month. At a sell position. But of course it's been going upwards. The trend has been going up, as we can see. But in reality, you and I know the market goes up and down just as often. Now, I can close that and lose that, as I said, $1,700, or just leave it alone in case Apple actually does decline somewhere along the line. Then I can trim that off while it's much lower. Now, if I wanted to, say, trim it off without selling it off and lose that, we simply go to close the trade, but change the volume. So instead of the volume, say 1, I can change that volume to, say, 10. So I'm losing only small 10% of the value of that big negative loss. So I'm not trimming all of it, but just enough, as long as it doesn't take too much out of your balance. But that's one way you can trim it slowly without taking one big hunk of 1,700. Now, this is basically what I'm trying to share here in this video, just to give you some idea. Although some of the trades could be out of the money, I wouldn't worry too much about it. Like as you can see here, I got 1, 2, that's out of the money. I'm not really phased by that Euro USD, which is out of the money at the moment. I mean, in this particular trade. But I'm going to use that as an indicator and just leave it up there, just to show me and guide me along at the same time, because I believe Euro USD could easily decline somewhere along the line, and that will trim that big $4,000 loss to a much lesser amount. And of course, I can trim that as I showed you earlier. So instead of trimming it at 4,000, I can trim it down at a much lower level, even 1% of what that is at the moment. So I can gradually trim it slowly until it's such a state that it'll be all gone without really taking out your balance. Now, that's another strategy alone, as I was saying. It was a good week of trading. Here's another example I needed to show you with plus 500, and I got a few accounts, of course. I'm a person that's sort of like don't put all your eggs in one basket, for example. So that's probably why you're seeing I have so many accounts. Here's one particular one. It's up at the equity is 127,000. Well, available margin 13,000, and how much is injected into the system. But let me show you something that I also use as a trading indicator. Like I said, it's only a strategy. It's not perfect, but it seems to work with me. So if you use it, good on you. Where are we? Again, Euro USD. And I've got 4 open trades here. Okay, and you'll see there's a few magnificent losses there, 65,000 and 32,000. Now, why haven't I trimmed that? Stupidity, perhaps, if you wish. But do my senses, okay, to my own senses, I'm using that just purely as an indicator. I know that any asset that goes up, it has to come down somewhere along the line. So I'm just being patient and waiting for it to come down. But as you can see, I got $12,000 there in profit. I can trim those two and take the profit, of course. But at the same time, these two significant ones that I'm showing you, it doesn't worry me. It doesn't faze me the least, because I trust the market goes up and it goes down quite often. And I will trim them down later on, but not now. I'm just going to let it run because I've got plenty of equity there, even though I'm losing, say, $90,000 a bit, nearly 100,000, just because of these two trades. It is significant. Like I said, it sounds crazy, but it's a strategy that I'm just applying. Like I said, you don't have to believe it, you don't have to follow it, but if you do, you don't have to allow it to get to this far. I've just allowed to see how far I can stretch it, because I've got, enough equity in my balance. I can allow it to run, because every time the opposite trade is making money, I'm trimming it and adding it into my balance. So for example, I got these two, but today is Saturday, no trading, so I can't close these and take the profit and reopen up more buy position trades. So there is a reasonable explanation why I do this. Like I said, you might think I'm crazy doing it, but like I said, it's only a strategy. There are so many strategies that you can apply successfully and build your account up. I'm just applying one and really pushing the issues, of course, but at the same time really keeping an eye on the market, because if Euro USD don't not return but decline somewhere along in the future, then of course it will reflect on these negative balance. Then I'll have to go through what is called trimming them down to a smaller size, little by little, until it comes down to a respectable amount. Instead of losing 65,000, I can trim it, very small amount, say 10% of it for first week, second, maybe the next 10% the following week. Although I'm losing it, but I'm just merely just putting it up there, as I said, in a hope Euro USD in the near future will do a reversal decline, and that's when I can captivate on these losing trades, of course. But nevertheless, as I said, it's been a good week. I've been making profits in the system. It's a high frequency trading platform. It's much faster, although other accounts, say for example, if your local bank might be slow with buying company stocks, at least some of these high frequency trading platforms can give you that edge in the return. Again, this is just purely educational sort of purposes to help traders there to captivate the market. Of course, it is outrageous how I do things, but like I said, it seems to work for me. But if you do apply it, still be aware. Money management is the key. You only inject a small amount of your capital into the risk. So if you say, for example, you got $11,000 in your balance, you should only use about $1,100 to trade. And if you stay within that time, that margin or frame, you'll be looking after your 10,000 and that's injecting a small amount back at risk. So there's plenty of good strategies to apply, and I hope that you trade successfully. But if you need some more information, I've got some contact details at the bottom of this video. Subscribe to my video so you can get some more of these updates. And at the same time, if you want to join some of these high frequency trading platform, I've also got a link down below that you can join. And if you join, you'll be helping me also, because every time if you join and you purchase the product, I get rewarded from the company that I refer you to. And most of these companies I work with, and I'm not going to say they're perfect, but at least if you build a relationship with them and build up your account slowly, these are slow process. They're not overnight success, although it can happen overnight. But if you build it slowly, you will appreciate and learn the art of trading on the stock market using currency pairs or stocks, as we can see here, or gold or silver or whatever that's available in your trading platform. I've got quite a few of different products here that's available for me to trade. As you can see, there's cocoa, there's sugar that I can purchase shares off. Alibaba over there, also Amazon, Twitter, Berkshire. So all these are sort of available. It just depends on which brokers you join with. This particular one's Ava, and if I'll have a link for Ava Trader down the bottom down here, and then you can join. And I've got a lot of products. Ava's a significantly good broker also. So if you want to join, use my link to join, and you'll be helping me greatly. And I'll teach you that other strategy in a later date if you want to, by using links also to help you generate some extra income. Because you got to bear in mind, all this is all to do with some extra income on top of what you're doing now with work. But anyway, this is Stephen iFoot from iFoot Fortune. Stay away from scams. God bless you. We love you. But if you don't hear from me in the next week or so, or month or year, that's because I'm on a mission on doing something for the big mighty fella up above. But anyway, we'll see you on my next video. Bye for now.